It's February 9th, 2017. We're back at the Plaza Hotel and Suites, which they're demolishing. And I really did not feel good again this morning, but I pulled myself out of bed because I wasn't going to miss this. And when I got on site here, I saw they had the backhoe up on the pile of rubble and they were tearing the round building down. So it was happening just like I thought it was going to. So I went to take off and found out I didn't have a memory card in the Phantom 4. Normally, when I take the files off, one of the first things I do is I put the memory card right back in, except for this time. So I drove back home and got the memory card, and then came back, and the backhoe was off the pile again. So it seems like a guy just can't win. Although I did find out I didn't have the plague, I had influenza, so that's probably good. But anyway, we're going to take a run around the building here and see what's happening. Today it's about 12 degrees, and there is a slight breeze, but it really didn't feel too bad today. I think I was kind of warm from the fever, so the coolness actually felt pretty good. You can see in the background there, they are pumping cement. They're pouring the walls on that building they're putting up. And you can see right inside that thing. I think here we're at about 125 feet up. It was a nice, bright, sunny day. That sun helps you feel a little bit better even when you feel lousy, so I did appreciate that. Looks like they got a backhoe breaking up a little concrete there. And I'm wearing a pair of gloves, so I'm probably not as smooth on the controls as I could be. And you can see we got the pumper truck here. So I'm flying around here, flying around the corner, and I noticed that little action in the background there. That backhoe is heading towards that pile. So I'm thinking, is he going to go back up there again? Well, sure enough, that's exactly what he does. And we can see the guys on top of the wall there that are pouring the concrete. We can see the backhoe making his way up the hill there. Looks like he almost kind of pulls himself up with the bucket. So now he's got to get himself in position. And I think he's just kind of digging the rubble off that fell from the top floor when he hammered on that. I'm pretty impressed with the skill level of these operators here. It really looks like they have pretty good control over their equipment. Now we'll come down a little bit in height to about 100 feet. And you're going to have to excuse the gloves a little bit there too. That's making it not quite as smooth as it could be. And so that's how they tear it down, a little bit at a time. Now, the one thing I watched this video before, the one thing I noticed is right by the bucket there, you can see it looks kind of wet on the arm behind it. And I think he's got a hydraulic leak. You can see right where the arm joins the bucket, and then further back, it looks like it's like there's a wet spot there because with all the dust on the rest of the arm, um, it looks white. But then right on the bucket end there, it looks like it's dark. So he might have a hose that he needs to fix, or maybe a little cylinder leaking on it or something, cylinder seal. Yeah, we'll get a little different angle here. But as he's working there, I imagine he's got some shadows. He's got to work in the shadows and be able to see exactly where he wants to hit. But there, he's got a good chunk off there. So I got a lot of respect for these guys. They seem to know what they're doing here, and now you can really see that on the arm and the bucket there. You can see how it looks kind of wet. He's probably got to stop for a second to send a text. Looks like they have all the antennas off the top of the roof. I don't know how they got those down. Now, when he turns around, if you look at the other side of the arm is all white. There isn't that wet spot on it. It's just on the one side. To me, that's pretty interesting how they can use their equipment. And yeah, he says I'll give it a couple whacks here in the side, and yeah, maybe just break the support concrete off here. And so this video is running a little bit longer than the others, but I think it's pretty interesting. My guess is it's not going to be too long and this whole thing's going to be down. I'll be working the weekend though, so whatever they do, I won't be able to see. But anyway, it's probably time to land this thing and head back home.